Hello, Sag. What's going on? It's my day off. My sister decided she was going to go and do laundry. So I am just going to keep working. So I don't know if this is going to be the last reading, or I don't know if I'm going to do another reading. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do today. I already made some shrimp tacos, so that was locked off the list. And now it's like the possibilities are endless what I could do with the rest of my day. Why not work? It's pretty much all I do. Always remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not always going to resonate with everybody. This is really weird, but I don't know if you use this. I just got a smell in my nose, okay? It's not really there, but it just comes to me. It's the smell of Aussie hairspray. You know, I think it's like the big purple can. I used to buy Aussie because it smelled so good. It held so well, and it was in this huge, massive can, so it lasted forever. That's why I bought Aussie hairspray. I don't really use hairspray now, but I should, because my flyaways are ridiculous. I don't know what cards to choose from today. I don't use those ones at all. Oh, these cards gave me like the sweetest reading the other day. These are like still one of my OG decks. I've had this deck for years now. Ooh, look at that. Ace of Wands. The Four of Wands. Celebrate good times. Come on. Ooh. Mother of Swords. You know, and I was watching Home Alone last night. I rented Home Alone. Oh my God, such a cute movie. I like to watch things as an adult to be like, what did I see as a kid? You know, like you never really know. I was watching Home Alone, and Kevin is talking to old man Magoo that lives across the road from him that scares everybody. They say chops up the bodies and puts them into salt and whatever Buzz says about him. And Kevin and him are talking in the church. And Kevin's like, he won't talk to his son. He had this argument with his son, and his son said he didn't want to talk to him anymore. So he agreed he didn't want to talk to him anymore. And now it's been years and they haven't spoken to one another. And Kevin's like, well, tis the season to reach out. And he's like, well, what if he doesn't, what if he rejects me? What if he doesn't want to talk to me? And he's like, well, then at least you tried. You can always say like, at least you tried, right? Like, it doesn't, rejection, I think, like stems in us so strong, like by being rejected one time or two times, like it like traumatizes you to think that like you never want it to happen again, because rejection is so awful. But it builds so much confidence because at least you tried it. And then to try it and to keep going is like, man, you're just going to get better and better and better at it, right? So say there is some type of apology out there. Oh my gosh, look, did you see that dancing on my hand? Yo, I had a feeling she wanted to say something, and look at that. Both of them came out. The freaking father and the mother of swords. Okay, but the father's in limbo. Okay, what's this? Did I not show you that card too? I'm telling you, the longer you work with cards, the more they just like talk to you. So it's like animals, it's like anything, right? The connection you build with things is fucking huge. Okay, 10 of Wands. Man, you really want to talk today. Son of Pentacles, slow building. Okay, I almost feel like Two of Swords, somebody's stuck, okay? Somebody around you is stuck from this hard ending. So I see this king and queen here, this father and this mother of swords. The mother is, Mother of Swords is very, she can be a little cutthroat, okay? She can be like a little, cut to the heart, she, truth is very important to her. She stands on it. Truth is how she keeps steady. Okay. Truth is how she just stands in it. She just is it. Okay. And this masculine energy here, this father, doesn't know what to say. Okay. That's why they're in limbo, because they're about to lead with everything, but they just, I don't know if they know how to do it. They don't know it. They don't know what to say. It's like maybe someone's preparing a speech or something. Like you might have to public speak or something like that. And the last time you did it was awful. Like it was like you just got left with nowhere to go. Like you were like Lelena at the beginning of Reality Bites, and she can't find the ending of her speech, so she just goes, "I don't know." And everyone's like, yeah, because it just kind of worked out, right? This is kind of the opposite. This was not a nice save. This left somebody stuck, okay? And stuck in a rock and a hard place, that's for damn sure, with the sun right in the middle going oh my God, how did I do that? So with this woman, feminine energy, she's trying to get somebody to, I don't know, notice her or see her. And it's slow moving, okay? Somebody is really fucking slow to act, okay? They're very confused right now. They could just be mainly focusing on money. Okay, so that's why they can't really find the words to say, because they're not concentrating on the words to say. Right now, you know what I just got? I don't know if you're in school, but you could be in love with your teacher or something. You could be somebody could be trying to teach you something, and you're falling in love with them because they're teaching you things that you never knew was possible to learn, right? Because of this other time before, it didn't work out so well. So it's maybe, I don't know, man, maybe you tried to do something in the past and it didn't work, and that rejection really scarred you, so you didn't try to do it again, right? But now it's who is this Mother of Swords? Man, these cards are so jumpy. It just kind of landed exactly how the card is scrambled. This Mother of Swords is scrambled? I just got confirmation on that. Scrambled. Lost in translation? Lost the fight? Judgment in reverse. The Fool, Six of Pentacles in reverse with Death. So this Mother of Swords, okay, this feminine energy, they had, I don't know, who you're listening to, or if someone's listening to you, somebody had a judgment in reverse happen to them. So they, judgment is usually kind of voluntary. You put your own hands up, you surrender, right? This was involuntary. So I don't know if you were taken against your will, or if you were forced into rehab, or if you were forced to take pills, or you were forced to do something. This feminine energy, okay, was forced into a judgment because whatever they were trying to do, okay, they were too small. They couldn't do something on their own. So this judgment came in and took everything from them, okay? I don't know if this is you or not, and somebody's watching you. They watched you lose everything, or they watched you, I just heard, gamble everything away. lose everything, start something, lose it, start something, lose it. I don't know if you had a business that was like midway, you were like just about to take off, and then something happened, divorce happened, or separation happened, or something economically happened around you, like because of COVID, did so many things to so many people's businesses that I know. Like, it's still, the effects of COVID are still around, right? Because businesses haven't gotten back off the ground the way that they were before, the way they were pumping. Like, this one place now is shutting down. It's been in my town for like at least 20 years. It used to go until 4 a.m. And now since COVID, they shut down at like 8 o'clock and their business is done. It's dying because they don't work overtime anymore. They don't put the hours in that they used to, which used to keep their job going, their business alive, right? So it's like somebody had something going, okay? It's like they were standing alone and they were fierce, they were growing things, and then they got stuck. 10 of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Wands, like they got stuck on something, okay? And then look at that. Look at what wanted to come out one more time, just in case you didn't see it the first time I showed it while I was shuffling. Ace of Wands. Somebody's independence was just not, it's like it shined bright and then it broke them. Right? Somebody, I don't know if there's somebody around you or something. They can't be alone. Okay. They shine the brightest alone, but then they get this feeling that they're stuck and then they've got nowhere to go because they don't have somebody with them. So I think that's why it's taking them so long to realize what they're doing, because this person has to learn on their own. So clearly what they're trying to do is they're trying to get to a better place because they've been blocked before. They've been fucked over before, standing alone, like I don't know, like maybe this person doesn't have enough money to pay like rent on their own or something, or like their lifestyle is expensive or something. And every time they try to do it alone, they lose everything. Right. I don't know. It could be something like that. Anything else for this King of Pentacles? Oh my good gosh. The thing is that this person now, this very, very slow moving king, okay? They now, I'm so stuck on this. Like, I don't know how to say it. It's like they believe in infinity now. It's like infinity and beyond. I don't know what this Mother of Swords is showing this king. Like, I don't know if this is you and you're watching somebody like speak or talk or something about how they lost it in the past, while every time they've tried to start something and it's just like death is all around them, killing everything that they've ever started. And it's making this king realize that it's almost like I feel like he's got two options. And one of the options he's confused about. And I think that's what this feminine energy, it's like, I almost feel like this feminine energy is like, this is so funny. What do you even call that? An instruction guide? Like, how you buy a product and it comes with like a manual or something? Like, I feel like this Mother of Swords is like a manual for this King of Swords in some way, because now they believe in infinity. Like they believe in not walking away. Like, I don't know if this person liked to walk away from situations that were really emotional, so they would just leave. They were just, they didn't handle emotion very well. So now, instead of leading with emotion, they're going to lead with truth, because now they can see that the reason why they were so clouded was because of this awful ending that happened that made them stuck, and then almost like have to defend themselves or something. And then in this realm of defending themselves, they forgot that they were defending themselves against somebody that they didn't want to be defending themselves against. So then they found this Mother of Swords that taught them that, I mean, so many things go wrong in life, and shit ain't perfect, I guess. I don't know, like how death circles us and circles our new beginnings so much. This Mother of Pentacles, like, I don't know if you have kids, or if this Mother of Swords has kids or something like that, or like they're like teaching you how to be a parent or something like that, or like how to ground yourself, or how to be stable and safe, right, for your child to grow or something like that. Like somebody has a lot of power. Ooh, look at that. I just stopped on the Wheel of Fortune. Like this situation is changing. Okay. We're going from one side to the other. All right. And, it's slow moving energy that's around you, but is not going anywhere. Okay. I don't know if maybe this person freaks themselves out or something when they're around you, or like, they don't realize that this new beginning that this person is on fire. Okay. Which is obviously why it's coming through a Sagittarius. And it's like, you've got that fire that they've got, that they thought was blocked by an emotional ending. Like maybe this is in like an ex or something. Ace of Swords in reverse with the Mother of Cups and Justice. So it's a lie to think that this person doesn't love you. It's like someone's lying to themselves about this. There's the Star. There's definitely a connection here. Between two people. And I do think that it ends in some type of contract, like maybe you get married or something like that. It's like a legally binding contract. Like it's almost like involves blood, which is like, didn't I talk about blood? Did I talk about blood in this reading or the last reading? Oh no, Bleed It Out. That was Linkin Park. That was the last reading. Okay. So something about blood, like a blood tie with this person or something. Like, I don't know, man, maybe it could be so, what's the time? 17? It could be so many different ways, but this is the main way that I'm seeing it. Like, it's a lie to think that this person doesn't love you, that whoever this female energy is, okay, came out as the Mother of Swords, the Mother of Cups, and the Mother of Pentacles. So, like, the only mother that's not here is the Mother of Wands, but there's wands all over this reading. So, and this woman lost things because she was maybe hard to be around or hard for people to be around. So maybe she's just given up her fire. Maybe she doesn't want to use her fire anymore, because I think this person, like, I think because this is a Sagittarius, or because it is a fire sign, it's not the worst thing in the world that this person isn't showing up as fire, because you're already fire. So they match your frequency in a different way. They use everything else. Like, if your only thing that you can do is use fire because you can't even say anything right now, then this person is everything that you're not, which means like that little piece of that puzzle or whatever that they are, this other energies like completes it. So it's like a really weird connection I'm seeing here. And like, maybe this person has like, maybe they found you on like social media or something like that, and it's been years and years and years, and they just never thought that they were going to run into you again, because they believe in infinity. They believe now that the world works in mysterious ways. And like when a butterfly flaps its wings, you know, a tsunami can happen on the other side of the world. Like they believe that this like butterfly flapped its wings and then poof, like a fart in the wind that disappears, you reappear and you're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like it's that, you know what I was thinking? It was that like I heard that I recently was like listening to Adele because I don't listen to her very often. I was listening to her for some odd reason while I was having this shower the other day, and she's got this song. No, okay, I'm trying to think of. I think it's When We Were Young. Part of me keeps holding on just in case you pass the floor because I still care. Do you still care? But there was this part of this song where she's saying that it was like, oh yeah, she shows up somewhere and this person's like, what are you doing here? The last I heard you were overseas. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, maybe you moved away somewhere and now you're back and this person's like, or you disappeared for a bit and then you reappear and they find you. It's like something like that, but maybe you don't know that they know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't know that they know you're there, that they're watching. Oh. Okay, well that would make sense. Why they're moving so slow and they don't actually know if you care about them because you're off doing this judgment of like death judgment. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit. Like, I definitely think someone's hiding. And they're like hiding. They're hiding with like a seed. A couple seeds. Whoa. This guy. That's what I'm freaking talking about. That's this king. So now they've shown up as the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So this is that masculine energy. There he is right there, the Emperor. This big, huge tree right here. Solid as a horse. But look at this. This is really funny. Look at this. Then the tower comes down. And then the moon comes in. Okay. And then the high priestess steps in reverse. So this emperor, okay, whatever this masculine energy is, you could be the masculine energy and you're like watching this feminine energy or something like that. This masculine energy, okay, has no idea what they're about to get hit with. That's what I see. Like, I think that this person has hid so much under the surface, which, I mean, is kind of like typical masculine energies, you know, like they're a little bit more like, they kind of like hide a little bit more. So this person pushed so much feelings down that they don't even know what's about to happen to them. Like, once you come around, you like, I almost hear like an ego death for one, okay? It's like this emperor gets 2 deaths almost instantly. And that's to death his ego and to death this something that has told him he can't tell the truth. Right? Something that's like, you can't admit this. Look at what happened before. Like, maybe this king has a hard time admitting how he feels because he feels like he gets trapped in his emotions. So he'd rather just kind of set himself ablaze and set the relationship ablaze than actually explain how he feels. So I think that this death that then hits him kind of out of the blue, all right, he doesn't even this unleashes things beyond for him emotionally. Like, it's almost like, you know what I'm getting now from Friends, when Monica is trying to get Chandler to unleash his feelings because she thinks that her boyfriend is dead inside because he didn't cry when Bambi's mom died. You know, like, there are all these, it's so funny. Some of these flashbacks, I don't watch Friends anymore, but some of these flashbacks suddenly have been coming back to my sister and I on like the funnier episodes, and that's what I'm getting. It's like this king at some point in time was like told that his emotions were going to end him, or his emotions are what's clouding him or stopping him, that he just needs to let his emotions go and let this kind of hard ending go and just fucking move on and prevail. And it's still sitting with him. Whatever this advice was, I don't really like it, because, you know, just because something doesn't end well, it doesn't mean that, you know, like, when you get stuck with words, there's a reason, because sometimes words are fuckery and they don't express how you truly feel, because when you're trying to express sometimes how you truly feel, there aren't any words. It's a physical thing. It's something that is sometimes shown more than said, right? So this king has shown, I think, his feelings more than he has said his feelings, because his feelings trap him. He doesn't know how to say them, and that's normal. Like, I don't know how else to say that. Like, I mean, that's that. Oh my God, there's the Empress. She's just glowing away, which is this queen. Okay. There's infinity right there. There's another card of infinity, right? The Three of Wands, believing in something and then suddenly going for it, right? No longer sitting on the sidelines. It's like, you know, if you ever wanted to, like, audition for a play or ask somebody out, or go for a job interview, you know, you really have to like psych yourself up, and you have to be like, okay, so if I'm going to do this, then I have to speak, you know, like, if you're auditioning, you have to speak. If you're going to call somebody, you have to speak. If you're suddenly going to make a move, then you're going to have to say something. Right? Even though most of it is just activity, there's still like communication that has to be said or something, which is why they're still stuck in it. They still, which I don't know, man, maybe this person's like writing a letter or something like that, and they're going to say the letter. Like, that's okay too. You know, like, however way, if you are trapped in your words and you're like, I can't just call this person up. Like, yo, you know how many times back in the day, my girlfriends and I would like practice calling guys on the phone? Why is that any different now? You know, like, who cares? I mean, help each other. Like talk, like, I don't know, rehearse it with somebody, or rehearse your lines with somebody, you know, like, just like people do before auditions. Like, I don't know if someone's auditioning for something. Like, my boss just went for an audition not too long ago for the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. He didn't get it, but at least he went. Like, you know, rejection is a killer, but it also helps you bounce back. Right? And I mean, oh, it's just so cute. You know what I was thinking of? I went with my girlfriend a really long time ago, and I went to, her kids were doing their Christmas concert or whatever at school. And she was like, I know this is really weird, Whitney. How old was I? I think it was like 26 or something like that, 26 or 27. And she's like, will you come to my kids' Christmas concert? Because her kids really liked me. And I was like, fucking right, I will. Like, make sure I book that bitch off of work. So I booked off work and everything. I made sure that I was there with her. And oh my God, I watched her kids do their Christmas concert. And One of them didn't mess up at all, but that was the older one. The younger one messed up, and it was so mother effing cute that nobody made fun of him. Nobody, everyone, like, people mess up, man, and they stutter, and I stutter all the time. Well, I'm like the worst at stuttering now. I sometimes can't even get my words out, and my sister's like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, words and dyslexic people don't really work that way, and I'm very dyslexic, so words have always been a huge challenge for me. I can't read out loud. Like, I don't do well with that. I stutter a lot. Like, I think the more that you psych yourself out and you psych yourself up, then sometimes the worse it is. You just gotta have that confidence, and that confidence is hard to like attain. I mean, oh my God, my boss has been around, like my big boss, and he came in and he was putting up Christmas lights and everything, and like I was just like, then he sat at the bar, of course, and drank, and I'm like, oh my God, like I was so nervous. Like the first time I met him, he walked in, I smashed 2 glasses right away. I couldn't believe it. I was embarrassed for myself. I'm like, Whitney, like sometimes people just make you nervous. Like, and when people make you nervous, that's a good thing, because like when he makes me nervous, it keeps me on my toes. It's not, I don't want him breathing down my neck. It's not that kind of nervousness. It's like, dude, the boss is here. Get your shit together. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, like it's a good nervousness. Your boss should always make you nervous, When it comes to like spouses, I mean, I wouldn't want to be like nervous when your spouse gets home or something like that. Like that's a little abusive maybe, but like I like when people make you nervous, because when they make you nervous, it means that there's something there. When guys make me nervous, generally it's because I can feel their energy. And when guys find me attractive, oh my God, it's so funny. When I'm at work, I know when guys find me attractive because I can hear them. I'm schizophrenic. Like I can hear everybody talking about me. Oh my God. If they're not talking about me out loud, they're talking about me in their heads. And, I sometimes get so red-faced with them. Like I know that they're saying stuff, and then they'll just look at me, and it's so cute because it's like, people like that's human, like telepathy, that's feeling people. Look at that. So many kings and queens coming out. There's the King of Wands right there. I would say that's Sagittarius right there, right? The King of Wands, he sees something and he goes for it because he knows that he can get it. Right? Like when you think you can't get something, then your confidence comes down, and then for the most part, you won't get it. But if there's like, there can always be a little bit of ounce of like a little bit of fear in you, like, I don't know if this is going to work. But then it's like, once you beat it, it's so much confidence comes into you, like radiates through you, right? Because what do you think about it? We're all in so much of the same boat. Like, I'm like trying to figure out why people are so obsessed with my work. And then I realized, well, okay, when I was growing up and I was in my early 20s, I was obsessed with this place. And I went there every fucking Saturday night or no, really like mostly Sunday nights. But, then it kind of like clicked in me like, oh, okay, it was the way that I was obsessed with something 10 or 15 years ago. Like, yeah, I would blood, sweat, and tears for that place. It was my fucking drinking hole. I live like around the corner. Why would I want to fuck that up? Right? So I understand, like sometimes you just have to put yourself back in your shoes again when you went through something and been like, okay, like if I went through that, then there's absolutely no way that I can psych myself up this much that I don't do something because I'm that nervous. Like nerves allow you to know that you're alive. All right. They're just like, ding, ding, ding. Hello. You're alive. You're here. You can feel things. You can sense things, like you're allowed to be alive. Like nobody can tell you any other way. Like if they do, there's something wrong with them. Anyways, we're going to wrap this up. Look at what fucking came out again. Ace of Wands. And then look at the Daughter of Wands is just sitting under the deck. Like there's the Page of Wands right there. I feel like all this person needs to do, okay, if it's you, right? Or if it's somebody else, all this person has to do is just gain the courage to move forward. They just have to make a plan and stick with it, right? Because that would be what the Page of Wands does. It makes a plan. Again, with that infinity sign, this person believes in infinity now. Okay, they know what infinity means to them now. And that's a big thing. Okay, this person might have walked away from you in the past and they don't want to walk away from you again. They would rather cut themselves in half than leave the person that holds them down ever again. Okay, maybe this person didn't realize in the past that they were as much in love with you as what they are. Okay, this person might have hated themselves. They might have never wanted anything to work. They might have not really wanted to get married or commit, so they just did something else. They kind of lied to themselves but got through it with an empress that they really didn't want because they weren't healed enough to cycle a death through and make their own way, right? So they kind of went into the unknown with maybe somebody that they thought was a friend, that they just decided to date, and now they're overcoming that, right? Because their strength lies within them, and if they're that upset from hiding from you, then they know they have to move forward, okay, and say what they need to say and end it once and for all, because the true happy ending lies with you. They've been hurt before by you, and that's why I think they don't think that they can do what they want. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough money, or they feel like you're going to walk away from them, or this isn't going to go the way that they thought. But the whole thing is that they have to, that's what the thing is that they have to overcome, is thinking that it's no good. Because if they keep thinking that it's no good, then the relationship will never be any good. All right. Message done. Literally, look at it on the bottom, the world. Dun, 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 dun. I can't lie if I tried, okay? This reading is over. whitneymoonshine@gmail.com for personal readings or information. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Namaste, motherfuckers. Word to you mothers.